Morena, beautiful people, powerful souls. I thought I'd come on actually. I feel real vulnerable this morning, so I thought why not share? Because it is okay if you wake up feeling sad or, yeah. Life is not easy, and yeah, I know that a lot of the time, I show a lot of good in my life because that's what I choose to focus on. I choose to focus on what I've already created, and how blessed and thankful I am, and it's actually the small, simple things that I really am grateful for, just nature, being able to sit here and look out and really just connect with nature. When I was working as a social worker, stuck in an office all the time, false air, false light, it really, I don't know, it almost created like dis-ease, not just in my mind, but my body. I just had no energy. I did not feel good in myself. I practiced gratitude before I went in. I meditated and I spent some time outside, but I couldn't, it just wasn't good for my mental health. So I've gone away from that, and I've been creating my business. It started as body awareness, being aware. I think being aware is a powerful state of affairs. When you're aware, then you can actually look at contrasting experiences of what you do and don't want. When you're aware, you can be mindful of what's going on with your body. If you've got a sore puku, maybe what you've been eating, what you're putting in yourself, being aware of your thoughts, what are you thinking, because this morning I've woken up quite, just feeling a bit low, but that's alright, because this is a time, it's actually a bit of a sacred time. I've got my moon cycle, it's a blood moon eclipse, so it's a lunar eclipse. I've been really tired, so I've been kinder to myself. Sometimes it's just actually being mindful of taking that time for you, what that looks like, and being okay sometimes if you're not okay. Yeah, so I've been evolving. My business has been evolving and growing organically as I evolve and grow. It changed to mind from body awareness to mind, body, soul awareness, because I started tapping into these other elements, because I feel like that's the key to all of us, really, mind, body, soul. I listen to my soul a lot more. I need to get out of my head a lot more, so that's what I'm practicing this morning, although I feel like things are coming up for me to release, and I don't know, it's just been coming up. Why do I always push so hard, like now here I am again doing more bodybuilding competitions, and I was actually looking forward to having a break from it because it is really hard. It's a lot. It's financially, that the stress of doing these events. I do tend to take a few more supplements like creatine and a few things that I probably normally wouldn't, just to help with muscle recovery and repair, because it is quite stressful on the body. So it is a bit more expensive, cost of living, because I've cut costs because of working, being stuck in an office all the time. I knew that wasn't good for me anymore, and I wanted just to create a life really on my terms, like more quality, because I see a lot of sadness in the world, and where we're working quite often to just buy food and meet our basic needs, where I feel that's quite wrong, actually, because we're quite plentiful, like it's quite easy to grow vegetables in a garden and to, increase your cultural capital so you can live, so you can meet your basic needs, get some chickens and well, I'm an urban girl, and I've been setting up off the grid, more sustainable living, because I just felt like I just never had enough time. I was helping everyone, and I just felt like it wasn't really helping me. I got a degree, and then I was barely surviving. Social services, I knew though that being a social worker, I wasn't going to make a shitload of money, because that's not the heart of me anyway. Like, money will come anyway. Like, I love what I do, and I know that what I'm setting up is aligning with my higher purpose, because I'm really passionate about working alongside people. It's not about helping people, because people help themselves. You've got to do the work yourself, really. But I want to inspire change and be the change I wish to see in the world. But it certainly hasn't been easy moving to Parongaho. I kind of feel quite on my own. It is a lot, and sometimes I just feel like, what am I doing here? And really, so I'm just going to sit with that space and just see what comes up for me, do some meditation, do some gratitude things, but I'm actually going to do some shadow work today also, because there's good and bad in all of us, and it's about embracing that, and connecting with that, and just allowing whatever comes to come to you. This yin and yang. I've been through fires, I've been through floods, so my yin yang should be balanced. Yeah, that's why I always say faith over fear, because I wake up and I can worry, and I can feel a bit stressed and anxiety. Life is definitely, the cost of living has got ridiculous, and I feel for people as well, and I feel that there's an energy around at the moment, where people are really finding things hard, and I just kind of feel a bit powerless to to what's going on in the world, the system. I just feel like it's just really dysfunctional, and it just really, like, people in poverty and people that are doing minimum wage jobs, and we're keeping you often keep the system functioning, without people, like without the cleaners and the hospitals and that, they wouldn't be able to function without you. But yet people that often work the hardest are getting the less pay, and then their whānaus are struggling. And I found studying social work so hard, because I found out that it is just such a dysfunctional system, actually. Like, it's actually not working for the man, it's working for itself. And I just I'm not too sure what to do, but all I can do is actually just keep being the change, keep walking my walk, keep walking the talk, and try to inspire people to follow their calling, their high purpose, or just to start implementing small, simple, strategic steps to actually to a better way of life, better quality of life, whatever that looks like for you, because no one size fits all. And that's another thing I really I disliked about working for the social services, because everything's categorised. We all label, we label people, we box people in, and we're like, oh, do you meet this category or this criteria? And quite often people didn't, and it's like, well, where do they go then? They're asking for help, they're there, but yet we don't have the funding to help them. So that's why I've kind of set up my business, so I can work alongside anyone and be there and support them. Whatever that may look like. So, and I love that space, and I've been working on myself so I can be the better version of self, so I can be okay, and my cup's full, so it's an overflow, because everything's a frequency. And quite often, if I am not feeling the best version of self, I won't do miri or massages and that, because it's a frequency, and you've got to be mindful of what you're putting out there. So that's why a lot of the time I do journaling, or I actually say no sometimes. I put boundaries in place. I spend some time on my own. I spend a lot of time on my own. But I feel like that's meant to be. I'm where I'm meant to be right now. So I can keep adapting and growing, but it's okay, and just being, actually learning to be has probably been the biggest blessing for me, because I'm always a doer, and here I am again doing. I'm like, oh, this is so hard. I was up at 5:30 training again, and I'm like, why am I doing this? It is so hard. But then I'm like, oh, you know what's another couple of months? But anyway, I have been wondering how I'm going to get to nationals and that. I've got enough to enter. So if you want to, if you want to help support me, encourage me, share the link. I'm going to share my Give a Little page, and I'm going to keep being the change. Just send me some aroha, send me some good vibes at the moment. I just feel a little bit, I just think I'm tired actually. It's just been a really hard journey. I don't know, I shared this thing the other day on Kairo's suicide awareness page, so I got asked to have a kōrero about my journey, and wow, I'm like, why me? And then I'm like, all these things that have happened, and that I know it's happening for me, not to me. Well, I've been evolving and growing through it, but sometimes it's like, give me a break. Why can't life just be easy for a minute? I'm like, damn. But I can get into that space where I meditate and everything's just, there's kind of like a nothingness, a stillness where I feel peace, calm, ease and flow. And so that's what I'm going to do shortly. Yeah, and I'm going to keep creating this wellness centre, this place where people can come be, breathe, connect, reconnect, disconnect from the things we think we're so connected to. I've been getting off my phone heaps lately because I'm just like, yeah, you can actually, it makes me feel even more disconnected and alone sometimes. So, just spending time, actually enjoying moments in time rather than, looking at likes or sharing all the time. Most of the time I don't scroll, but I put a lot of content and I spend a lot of time creating content and posting, and yeah, I know it will all work out. Everything's always working out for us. But anyway, I just thought I'd share my reel that it's okay not to feel okay sometimes, and yeah, just keep getting up, just be kind to you. I think that's what I'm trying to be mindful of. Just be kinder to myself on these days where I am feeling a little bit vulnerable. I've been through a lot, so why not just release, let it out, like I still cry about my horse. She was my life, man. That's my mum. That's my mum heaps. And it's hard. Sometimes I'm like, I almost feel like I resent people, when I see them with their whānaus, and especially around this community, because everyone is so, they're connected. Yeah. Sometimes I think my family's just been like outrageous fortune. And there's just so much division going on in the world where we should be coming together as a collective. We're stronger together. I'm a Kiwi. I'm like, this is where I belong. Like, this is where I feel I belong. We're all connected. We're all here to, we're all caretakers of the land, really. I feel like we need to just be coming back to simple living, where we can just look after each other, live off the land, and be more at peace. Yeah, but life's changing, and we just got to kind of go with it. And yeah, sorry, feeling really vulnerable this morning. But yeah, things have definitely been hard. So thank you so much for your support. Like, that's why I've been doing this bodybuilding journey, because life has been so hard, and I'm like, I've been choosing what I can control, what I can choose to focus on, myself, looking after myself, and then I start feeling better in myself, like feeling more confident in my body. I've never felt so confident in my body before, you know. That's empowerment there, when you actually take the reins by the hands, you know, by your hands, and you just take control of your life. I'm always like, but actually on my horse, I was always like, let go of the reins. Yeah. And you do, let go of control, let go of things that you have no control over, like, yeah, and just have faith that everything will work out, Katrina. Smile, I've got smile on my mirrors because I just noticed when life got really hard, I stopped smiling so much, and you know, it's a good way to block people out because you don't look friendly. So now I'm practicing smiling more, laughing more, and I feel really good. I feel good in myself and my body. I'm not self-harming anymore through the food I put in me. You know, like, I'm looking after my body now. Like, I'm not drinking to the point of actually poisoning myself. I just was doing a lot of things that went very good for me. So I took my power back after the cyclone, and I haven't stopped. You know, like, yeah, I just keep going, getting up and keep going, and just believing that things are gonna all work out and align. And when I look around me and look how far I've come, you know, like, it's incredible, really. You know, like, I bought a house, I lost it in a fire, I relocated another one. I ended up with 3 properties from someone that lost her mum when she was young, pretty much just lived in a car, streets, wherever, you know, like, off the rails, really just felt lost, like, just, yeah, and didn't want to be here a lot of the time. And then, you know, I just kept going, kept growing, and just believing that things would get better. And when I didn't feel very good, I'd do more of the things that did make me feel good. So I always think, what used to make me happy, you know, and that's why I came to Parangaho, because it's near water, and I feel like this is a place of healing. Like, just going, you know, the beach is just a place where it just seems to settle my heart. And this land around me, it's just beautiful. Like, I just put my feet in the grass now and then. I'm starting to do some ice plunging, so I've just put the pool out just to help me with recovery for these competitions. Yeah, just doing more things that help me, really. Yeah, eating out of my garden definitely helps me. So just, yeah, keep doing things that align more with you. I just sort of really, sorry, I started crying. I feel very vulnerable today. So I am just going to do some journaling, show up for myself, do things that are a bit kinder. Oh, I keep thinking sometimes I've got to go back and get a job, and I'm like, no, I burnt those boats. Although I've got some more clients coming in, so which is good. It's started the momentum, and yeah, I like it anyway. I love that I'm creating something really unique, you know, and it's not one size fits all. And yeah, it's just amazing that I'm doing something I'm really passionate about, you know. I love working alongside people and seeing them grow, evolve, and actually improve the quality of their life. It's like a ripple effect, so I'm going to keep doing this. But yeah, if you'd like to help support me to get to nationals and then get to Oceania, I can't really believe it. It's only I've been competing since last year. That was my 3rd competition, and now I'm actually going to be representing New Zealand. So, but it is a lot, and so I appreciate anyone's support, encouragement. Yeah, and if you want to help donate, I'll put some links. That will be mean. It'll be really, yeah, I'd really be grateful, because it would just take the pressure off. Yeah, because even my little funny farm's quite a lot of mahi for me. That's the reason I don't, like, as much as people want me to do fundraisers and things like that, I'm on my own here, eh? Like it is a lot, and yeah, I've had quite a few brain injuries, so I tend to focus on one thing at a time. Although that's next to impossible with my brain, but I do though. Yeah, keep shit simple because otherwise it's easy to get overwhelmed and then actually want to procrastinate and not achieve anything at the end of the day. So yeah, but I love what I'm creating. I sold everything and have pretty much gone mortgage free to create this place where it's going to be a wellness centre. Well, it's my wellness centre at the moment, you know. I surrounded by nature. I've got a bit of an ecosystem now, the birds and the bees and things, because before it was just an open bare paddock, and now I've got all these natives, and I've been growing and just evolving this place, and yeah, it's lovely. I've got a calf now. So my cow had a calf. Hey, this urban girl's definitely gone rogue. I was out there milking my cow the other night. I think I wore half of the milk, most of it. Anyway, she flicked her tail and then the whole container just ended up just splashing everywhere. I was like, no. Got my L plate on for life. But anyway, I just thought I'd share my vulnerability because I know life's not easy for anyone, and it's easy sometimes to look over the fence and think someone's got it better, but you know, we're all in it, we're all connected, and I feel like we just need to just share the love, the aroha. Yeah, because it is not easy, so be kind, because you never know what someone else is going through. Thank you for all your support, your aroha, and your time. God bless.